I think enough is enough, and something drastic must happen. 10 years ago, the Hardys were one of the hottest things going in wrestling. Okay, they had a lot of fans. They sold a lot of merchandise. They were popular. They were arguably the most popular thing, one of the most popular things in wrestling. Okay, but here we are in 2011. I don't even know what to say about the Hardys right now, Matt and Jeff. Jeff Hardy still has drawing power. That's just a fact, okay? Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle are only two guys in TNA, in my opinion, that are ex-WWE guys who still have drawing power, who have actually helped TNA make money, who have actually put asses in seats. Okay, Hogan hasn't put a lot of asses in seats. Okay, a lot of ex-WWE guys that come to TNA haven't put a lot of asses in seats. The only two I can think of are Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy, in my personal opinion. But Jeff Hardy, he had his drug problems when he was in WWE. Left there once with TNA. Left TNA, came back to WWE. Got arrested for drugs. Left WWE. Has been back since. Come to TNA, and his drug problems are still going on. And after Victory Road, TNA still hasn't released him. He's still on the payroll, possibly getting a check every week. Matt Hardy came to TNA after being frustrated with WWE for so long. Matt Hardy came to TNA January. Didn't do much since. And less than 6 months later, he's showing up late for events. And he's showing up late for events, got suspended, gained weight, lost weight. Maybe it's the drugs. But and on top of that, through all that, and to top things off, these guys were asked by TNA to go to rehab. They were asked by TNA to go to rehab, and they simply reportedly refused. Now with Jeff Hardy, he had his trial for like 2 years. Of like the next time his court date is be like 2 years till the whole trial started. And I'm like, something's got to happen. Like, let him go, release him, fire him. Why are these guys still on the payroll? That's my question to TNA. Why are these guys still on the payroll? Okay, you suspend them, you tell these guys to go to rehab, you take them off TV, you tell them to go to rehab, and they say no, or they reportedly say no. Why are these guys still on the payroll and possibly still collecting checks while sitting on their asses at home? While Matt posts YouTube videos up there or whatever. It just makes no sense to me. Okay? These guys are clearly detrimental to TNA's image. They're detrimental to TNA business. I mean, TNA's bending over backwards just to keep these guys or make them happy or whatever. Why ain't they bending? They should be bending over backwards for guys like AJ. They should be bending over backwards for guys like Christopher Daniels, guys like Samoa Joe, Beer Money. They should be bending over backwards to keep these guys happy. Why are you trying to bend over backwards to keep a bunch of drug addicts happy who can't even get their life straight, who clearly don't even look like they want to get their lives straight, So that's just my personal opinion on it. Why are these guys still employed by TNA? Why are these guys possibly still collecting a TNA paycheck every single week? All right. What I would like for TNA to do is just fire these guys. They're not doing what you're saying now. What makes they gonna do what you say when they come back on TV? They're being unruly. They are bad for business. They are detrimental for TNA's public image. Okay? These guys should be fired, released, whatever. They should be let go from TNA altogether. That's my personal opinion on it. My plea to TNA is, okay, you need guys who can draw. Jeff Hardy can still draw, yes. Okay? But his drawing power, his image has taken a serious hit. Especially his drawing power has taken a hit. But he's still a draw. Matt Hardy is not a draw. Matt Hardy wasn't a draw in WWE. Or wasn't a big draw in WWE. He's not a draw in TNA. you know, he's basically just there because Jeff wants him there. He needs a place to work. But if he don't look, plain and simple, they don't want to go to rehab. They're not doing what you're saying, if it's their own lives in the balance, in their own careers in the balance, and they clearly don't care. Why are they still around? Okay, so my personal, what I think that TNA should do is to fire Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy and start focusing on your talent that actually shows up to work, that's actually drug free, your talent that actually gives a shit about TNA and not just the TNA paycheck.